Hello and welcome to Afternoon Tea with Karen, and I'm not happy. The Nationals have returned to being the poor cousins of the Liberals. I was hoping they were going to go into coalition with One Nation, and maybe I'd get on a cartoon one day.
Okay, joining me live now is Nationals leader David Littleproud. David, thanks so much for your time. I want to start on the polling today. What should we make of it?
Well, it's not good. I mean, you don't have to be a mathematician to see that. The reality is, I think what it also shows is that the Australian people are angry. They're not happy with anybody, overwhelmingly supporting anybody, because I think we've all identified the problem. Our country's going backwards socially, economically. But what they want and need is solutions. And I think this is where policy focus, it's great to identify, and One Nation and others can identify the problem easily, but you've got to be able to have cogent policies that governments can enact, a real government can enact. And that's where I think the instruction to the coalition is to focus on what the solution is. They're looking for the solutions. They've all identified the problems. They're seeing that bled out of their wallets every month when their energy bill comes in, every week when they go to the grocery bill. That's what they're seeing, and that's what they want to see leadership on, is how do we solve that? What are the solutions that will give them back their standard of living, a standard of living that has gone back to 2011 standards. Some young people would only just be coming into their work life and never have known what that was or remember what that was. So, and it's going to take us nearly 20 years to get us back on current growth rates to even to where we were pre-COVID. So there's a lot of work to be done, and that's around solution. There's the opportunity. There's an instructive message, a very instructive message, and it would be unwise to ignore it. But there's an opportunity there to focus on the solutions and say to the Australian people, these are what the solutions that a cogent government can deliver.
Well, let's check out what they've got to offer. Do, 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 what we stand for. Just after 2 years of the Albanese Labor government, the Nationals will deal with, our plan will, we believe in, and blah, blah, blah. Read the plan. Okay. Low inflation. The Reserve Bank governor has sounded the alarm on inflation being homegrown. A national Liberal coalition government will deliver a back to basics economic plan. This includes reining in inflationary spending, winding back regulatory roadblocks, lower taxes, and more affordable and reliable energy. Cheaper energy. Australia has three energy goals: cheaper power, consistent power, cleaner power. I want to know why the lithium farms are so far, far, far away from the cities. And they're not close to the cities where the cities need the power. Hmm. And nuclear. Hey, under the Labor government, they've got the 5% thing at the moment, which still means you need like, $40,000 and plus another 50 for stamp duty or whatever that's gone up to. Amidst the housing crisis, Labor has brought in 1 million people in just 2 years. So still 2 years. We will deliver safer communities. Jack's Law with the wanding thing. Toughen up the bail laws, people smugglers and deport criminals. Anti Semitism is a threat to the whole community. And we will also provide the moral and political leadership which makes it abundantly clear that we expect the law to be enforced readily, not reluctantly, against those inciting hatred and violence. We will deliver quality healthcare, guarantee the growing funding of Medicare, Restore psych sessions from 10 to 20. Support regional health worker attraction, recruitment, and retention initiatives. Meet the team. So, members of Parliament, David, Kevin, Bridget, Sam, Ross, Jamie, Darren, Pat, and Senators Susan. Oh, another MP. Anne, David, Colin, Michelle, Senator Matt, MP Michael McCormick. I reckon he'd make a good leader. I like David, but yeah, he's been leader before. MP Lou, Allison, and Andrew. However, strategically, it might end up needing to be Bridget if the Liberals get rid of Susan Lee, because I'm not going to vote for someone who changed her name to increase her luck. But I've voted worse in the past. Like, I've stupidly voted for the legalised marijuana party, thinking I'd get a couple of plants growing in my backyard like they can in South Australia and in other states. But no, they're more interested in getting these hate crime laws up and running in Victoria than they were getting us any plants in our backyards. Anyway, that'll do. See you later. Bye.